that bush.
I like that idea. Like, if we know when they are arriving, then we can get some people set up to ambush.
I think we should position ourselves accordingly. Have the main draw of Aradel and you two probably, or you two.
I'll hide.
All right.
Yeah.
You two in the center there, or in the building somewhere, to draw them in, and then the rest of us are more about the place and ready
Anybody
to.
who looks like stand out, like the person covered in robes and probably a holy symbol of some sort, probably shouldn't be seen.
I can temporarily tuck away my symbols of Kalina.
Yeah.
Okay.
You finish your identify. It's not magical.
Was it created by magic?
As you look at it, you want to, as you spend that 10 minutes kind of feeling and thinking about it and casting your spell, I'll give you another history check.
I think this might be a good place for the camp because we've got some walls to use for cover.
Okay, that is
You could hide in the
18.
18. Okay.
That's true. The burnout building.
So as you're sitting there looking at it, who has the other coin, by the way? Do you have both coins?
I get the other one.
You do, because you stole it. That's right. Okay. So as you're just sitting there kind of looking over it and trying to identify magic, it doesn't take you very long to your ritual before you're not getting much feedback from it. So you do spend a lot of time just kind of thinking about it. You start to... You don't know exactly what it's from, but as you're inspecting the coin a lot longer now, you realize that it's a minted coin for a ruler, and that it looks very old, based on the metallurgy, like the material that it's made out of, and the design of the coat of arms. You guess this thing is at least hundreds of years old, and so but as you would know, that it would be the symbol of whoever was the ruler at the time of when it was minted. And you're not exactly sure, just by looking at it, where that ruler is from.
I'm gonna take this to the library.
But you could,
a chance.
but you could easily make the connection that if they went into the catacombs and they brought this coin out, and it's the coin of an ancient ruler, then you can probably start to piece together the location of where this ruler is from.
Anyone of importance might be cataloged in the Temple of Kalina where they're buried.
Well, we can check both of them, and I relay this information. We can check both Kalina and the library. I'll check there when I get the chance and see if I can find out where this is from. Until then, would you like to hold on to it?
Yeah, please. Please. Yeah.
I'll make a quick sketch of the
Sure.
coin. So even if I don't have the coin, I can.
Yeah,
it's
it's pretty
scrape,
basic,
whatever
so you'd
that-
probably even just remember
Yeah,
it, to
rubbing.
be honest. Yeah, a little rubbing of it just to help, but you'd most likely remember what it looks like anyways. It's pretty straightforward.
All right then.
And because you spent so much time looking at it, it's more like the type of metal. Like it seems like it would be the equivalent to maybe a silver piece from back in the era. It's not made of silver, but just by looking at the size and the weight of it, that's what your guess would be based on your knowledge of history.
Okay.
It is made of some sort of bronze material, though, which was a common mintage at the time period that you're thinking of, which is quite a while back.
Well then,
But that's all the information you can piece from your brain.
shall we set up our little gambit here?
Yes. I think so. You need some time to prepare that.
Yes, I need a short rest worth to get attuned to the purple hat.
Well, you definitely have time. You have the whole evening, and then
Yep.
you have a
Well, if
long
we
rest
rest
ahead of you.
overnight by morning,
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody grab your miniatures and just kind of show me where you're going to be.
Where would you guys like me to be? Because I'm going to be looking through my owl's
That does make the
eyes.
most sense. So who's going to be there?
The road is over here, remember?
The
The road's not right there,
Yeah.
it's further away, but it's that direction.
These
So if
two-
you're looking at the map, you see where the road is next to that.
Yes, okay.
And so then on the other side is a
So
bit more ruins and then the
maybe-
water.
Do we still have one of the little campfires that you have?
Well, there's both the pits are still there. Oh, you mean the actual thing? I don't have it at hand.
That's okay.
I know it.
I'm not going to be there.
I
Do you want me to grab it, or
You're not going to be there?
No.
yeah, it might be best if
We're gonna
you
be taking
hide
a
in that.
we're gonna be taking a break.
Yeah, the house is still
In a few minutes, we can
smoldering
grab it
though.
then.
Well,
Maybe just sit in a tent.
how well, all the tents are burned.
Well, you might have your own tents.
We have our own bedroom.
I have.
How smoky is that building at the moment? Could somebody theoretically?
It wouldn't take you very long to go to the river, grab water, and put it mostly out. Probably take about half an hour.
Okay, so I'll say that I'll do that, and then I'll put me inside the building on the upper floor, and
Just put on the second floor.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems it's pretty pretty unstable, but you can kind of stay up there.
I'll be near the wall, near the window, and then I'll just send the owl around to just
And then you're
continuously
just
check.
going to peer through the owl.
Every so
You
often,
kind
yeah.
of sit there in the corner as you experience flight again.
I'm inside that bush.
100th time. Which bush? Okay, you're like in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'll make sure my shield with my symbol of Kalina is sort of
Like
just
facing
facing down into the dirt,
Right.
and I'll just tuck my reliquary.
So you're trying to hide any.
Like, how likely would there be a half orc?
Like a mercenary? I assume I can band it up without doing anything.
It wouldn't. That doesn't seem like a stretch.
I just look like I look and look at me
We've
and
got,
they
we've got
stereotype
sort
me.
of a mismatch of gear, a mismatch of armor. I think we're bandit.
When you it's not fair. I can tell you what the bandits looked like. They didn't have a uniform. They were just wearing what they were wearing. You didn't catch a pattern. They looked like a bunch of just hired thugs. Any of you done properly would fit right in. It's more how you act than how you look at this point. But in this case, I don't think it'd be very hard for you guys to pass as bandits. Let's just put it that way, especially you, Bumpy.
Yeah, you can't see me.
We've already robbed some people, so.
Yeah, apparently. You got it.
when the stew is ready, I'll walk it around to our lookout scouts.
What kind of stew is this?
It's rabbit, cabbage, and potato
Rabbit, cabbage, and potato.
Oh, just like throwing in a pot boiled.
with 1 pepper.
I ate it.
You ate all 9?
Yeah. Well, you could eat like 1,000 and you wouldn't get full.
Or they
Get
0 points?
indigestion.
There's 0 points. Well, fruit the gold is on it as a special plan.
Lots of fiber.
Yeah.
It's healthy. The bell peppers are
He's
0
on
points.
bulk watchers.
Bulk watchers.
Barbarian Weight Watch.
Barbarian, yeah.
Oh, poor bull fruit of the gold.
You eat 3 plates of mutton.
That's why you had to have lots
That's
of
why the
vegetables.
peppers left now. Yeah.
He's like, only 0 point foods for the rest of the day now. Okay. All right. So the wonderful stew is prepared and passed around, and it's getting time. Nothing is being spotted. The owl goes around, and you can see people and different races traveling up and down that north-south road.
Yeah.
It's not.
He's gonna be doing a large
Right, yeah.
circle around the place.
Yeah, pretty much as far as your range goes for being able to see through his eyes, right?
Yeah.
Which gives you a good view of everything. You can see the big garbage pit off in the distance.
Nice.
It looks pretty bad. You can see a couple fires coming from it as well. And you do see a general traffic north and south. It starts to slow down though, and you can see the lights all appearing in the city as all the lanterns are being turned on, and everybody's turning on their candles and their lanterns and their lamps. As it does, the sun is set and it's approaching evening. Your short rest is over,
Great,
Tatiana.
great.
So you are now attuned to the Hat of Disguise.
And I'm just gonna immediately put it on so that I look like, what's her name?
Aradel?
Arida?
Aradel. Yeah.
Okay, so give me 2 seconds here. Disguise self. It lasts for an hour, but since you can do that
If
for
I'm wearing it,
assuming-
it should just like,
yeah,
as long as I'm wearing it.
once an hour, as long as you're conscious. You can
Okay.
you turn it on.
It's gonna rebrim the hat.
Yeah, it's each
I like
time.
it.
Yeah, so pretty
It does.
straightforward. You don't have to do much. You don't have to change much about your overall physique to
Mm-hmm.
appear like Aradel. It's more just the general looks. Because disguise, of course, the illusion would not hold up to physical inspection.
No.
If you had to pretend that you were taller, then if their hand would pass through that upper part. If you're pretending you're lower, then their hand would hit something that looked like it wasn't there. But no, this physique-wise, it's not too far of a stretch. Okay, so short rest is over. Are we all ready to tuck in for the night?
Oof, you know,
Yeah.
always. Boom. Head down, snoring on.
Don't
Go.
want to suffer attrition.
Armor off.
Do you want an extra blanket,
Yeah.
Nibs?
No, we should keep somebody awake at
Well,
all times.
I'm out right away. Boom,
well,
done.
I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Okay.
So I'll take the first watch. I'll wake somebody up, go for my 4 hours, and then I'll be up.
I'll take second watch. That way I can be in disguise if I need to like encounter someone.
Okay, so we got
Who's on
Aureus.
first? Are you on first?
Aureus is
I'll
going to
go
take the
first.
first.
Who's
and,
on first?
Aureus is going to take the first and second
No,
watch.
who's on second?
And sorry, then Tatiana's taking the third watch.
Correct.
You're host. Which one of you two? You
I
just
am
make
Peter
noise
Sleep.
roll here. Oh, whatever. I'll take it. I went over there if I had to.
Everyone lets bolt for the goal.
If I shoot you in the knee with an arrow, it means danger's coming.
You have arrows?
Yeah, well, bolt.
Crossbow bolt.
Oh, you do have a crossbow. Yeah, sure. I'll take the
That's a
hint.
clear sign.
Yeah.
100% danger's coming.
That used to be an adventure.
Okay, lie your guys down. Everybody lie down. Go to sleep.
You take your armor off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Horribly uncomfortable doing
Yeah,
this.
everybody else has to.
I have no armor. I'm
Oh,
always
putting
ready to
miniatures
sleep.
down, you mean?
Bam!
Yes.
They're all good. They're all
There's some
plastic.
sort of omen to
Just
that.
eat raw potatoes.
Like, look, they're all dead. And are you sleeping in the trees?
At this point, I am, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't
And
know
that's
if
when the trees
you
animate.
do a stealth check for sleeping while hiding. You know what?
I'm in the-
you know, let's do a stealth check to
Why
how
don't
much you're able-
Why don't while you're
Nice.
sleep? Why don't while you're sleeping you come and lie by the fire?
Nah, I'll sit in the
Sitting
bush.
tall.
Okay.
No, so that's going to be like how well you hid yourself for sleeping.
Okay.
Will be that 19 total,
Yeah, something's coming.
and you're going to take your first watch right here.
Yep. Still
And
using-
then where will you sleep during the third and fourth watch? Or will you trance? You'll just trance right there?
There.
Okay. You're just kind of like, I'm on watch, guys. Trancing, guys.
Alright.
Your turn.
Okay. All right, so your owl is still circling. Poor thing.
Well, he's not going to circle. He's like flying like a natural owl, just in a pattern.
Some sort of pattern.
Yeah, so he'll fly around, land, look. Fly around, land, look.
What is the hazard of sleeping in the armor?
You take a point
You
of
don't.
exhaustion.
You don't get the benefits of the long rest essentially.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't take a long rest often enough, then there's a
Fair
chance
enough.
to start to get
Fair enough.
exhausted. Yeah. How long does it take to don heavy armor? Is it like 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Which is weird when it's like the chainmail.
Well, chainmail, you gotta like tie up. There's all sorts of.
Yeah, because it's got ties.
And
Yeah,
there's
chainmail
leather
actually
armor that you have to don underneath it.
Yeah,
first,
because you
and
can't
then-
just wear chainmail.
Chainmail is actually quite time consuming. Or so the movies tell me.
As somebody who knows, because I've worked with
You
real
put
chain.
it. Yeah.
It is very hard to me.
Yeah.
It's a whole process because it's actually multiple pieces that you latch onto each other.
And you usually need help to get certain parts as well. But anyway, yeah. So anybody who's wearing armor pretty much has to take it off to sleep, essentially, unless you're wearing light armor. Okay, so you go to sleep. The first watch goes uneventful.
Oh.
In the second watch, roll for initiative.
Me?
Do it.
Yeah, you're on watch. Everybody else is asleep.
Snoring up, I'm dreaming up
18.
a story.
And for the owl is 20. How fast am I?
So Owl's 20. And Alrius is 18.
Alright, second watch goes uneventful.
And yeah, I'm gonna make you do this every single time. That's not annoying at all.
It'd be funny once.
And you've got dark vision.
Yep.
So you
And
know
so does the owl.
so does the
Actually, the owl has better dark vision than I do, 120 feet.
I'd hope it had dark vision.
Yeah, it'd be pretty weird.
Yeah, right.
It's one of those
can't
day
help-
owls.
Yeah,
They
one of
call
those day
them
owls.
Yeah, it turns out everyone was wrong about owls. They can't see at night.
Flies into the tree.
You see it.
How are they still alive?
Give me 2 seconds here.
Nocturnal, no dark vision. Just keeps slamming into trees.
Get the owl shoot.
What a ridiculous animal.
Dark vision, 120.
Ah, there it is. The kiwi.
It's the kiwi all over again.
Oh, yeah.
It's the stew. The stew's not sitting with you well. You get dark vision from the stew. You start to get concerned. Okay, so
Wartime soup.
as the owl is going around, it happens to be circling back around right here. You spot something out of the ordinary. It's a gigantic spider,
Oh, I don't like that.
and it is right by Lars.
Whoa.
Huge spider. You don't know where it came from. You didn't see
It's
it coming.
huge, like
Huge.
No, I mean like to a person it looks huge. It's large, meaning it takes up 2x2 space.
Okay.
You didn't. Oh yeah, just move the tree and that wall. We don't need those. Just pull them aside. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, Q.
I feel bullied.
I'm gonna suck.
I'm gonna get nipped.
What's your armor
So
class?
as it's coming back, you notice it, and you
11.
didn't see it come in, but you notice it's right next to Lars, and it's attacking Lars. What?
I'm just like, I'm on watch. I'm looking for things, and it just gets right past me.
Weird.
Weird.
Weird. And we've got a 20 to hit against
Yes.
Lars.
Yeah.
With no armor.
Against Sleeping Lars with
Against
no
Sleeping-
armor?
With no armor. Okay.
I think you got me.
Uh-oh.
I know, it's not fair, right?
I also think I need to be conscious to use Lucky.
9 damage. And give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sleeping Lars said, oh, a 19, jeez.
Yeah, 20-something or other. 23.
So you're awakened. As you awake, and you look up, and there's this enormous, weird, purpley blue spider. It just
That's
jabs right into your leg, and you could feel this huge amount, a surge of pain going to your leg, but it doesn't seem to hold, as if there was some sort of poison injected that didn't have any effect. So you're awake, but unconscious, but prone. So give me an initiative check to see where you come in the order.
Oh.
3.
You get nipped twice.
Nice.
Yeah, Lars the twice nipped.
Okay, so we're starting a new round now, because you actually were surprised for your turn. And so we've got the owl first. So the owl, you know what, do you have a miniature for the owl? I can't remember.
we were using a basilisk, I think, before.
Nice.
I've been trying to
Carpenter.
find an owl model. It is notoriously
Here,
difficult.
use this
I
badger.
couldn't find nothing.
The opposite of an owl.
Badger.
Badger.
Yeah.
So just put it over in the corner back over there. Doesn't really matter too much. It's not like you can
Hoot
go-
hoot with the flying speed, it's fine.
He's got 60 feet of movement.
I know.
Yeah, he shows
That's
up.
why. Start it back there.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it doesn't matter.
So,
You're coming back. The owl is coming back in. Duran's coming back in.
yeah,
And
so I'll just fly in.
yeah, you're good.
Yeah, right in the middle here, and just start
Squawking.
make huge noise. Just
Okay. Everybody else, give me initiative checks as
just
you're
waking
woken up.
everybody the hell up.
Am I close enough?
Oh, you're too. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
My character's notoriously hard to wake up.
1. I rolled a 1.
You know what? No, your passive perception is so good, even with disadvantage. Yes, it wakes you up. Give me an initiative check.
9.
I got 19.
Okay, yeah, let's just go around. You got 9,
There it is.
19.
9, 19,
13.
and
3.
nice. So 19 was our highest. And who was 19 again?
Luca.
Luca. So it was
Oh, for the goal.
Ball free with the gold. Okay, so sorry, who was 15 or higher?
I was.
No, I already got you. Okay. And 10 or
13.
higher? 10 or higher? 13. Should just do my original way, it's a little easier. 5 or higher?
9.
9. And that's for Nibs. And then you've got 3. So
Nice.
you're the same as Lars. So the two of you can duke it out each time it's your turn.
You can do it.
All right, ball free with the gold.
But later.
You are lying on the ground with your weapon nearby. As you open your eyes, you can hear a squawk, 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 squawk of an owl. And you just like become loosely aware as you look over and you see this enormous
The owl.
spider. Oh, is that what an owl sounds like?
No, so he's at the owl.
Shut up!
Quiet.
But you do look over and see this enormous spider over top of Lars, currently latched onto his leg as he's struggling against it.
All right. Well, as I'll wake up, I'll stand up. That's half my movement, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So as I'm standing up, I'll grab my my great axe, I suppose, and
But you're unarmored.
I know.
You always are.
I know.
Joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
I'm still half asleep and just like as a trying to attack it, half asleep naturally.
All right,
But
give me
There goes Lars' leg.
and because I'm half asleep, this is definitely a reckless attack.
Yes.
Ah.
So with advantage. But
Yes, I got a total of. Oh, geez, 19. Thank you.
That's a hit.
Nice.
How much damage?
11.
Jeez. You're half asleep. You do so much damage. I love it.
It's the weight of the axe more than its action.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, whoa, bam! Whoa, that was effective. So your axe just sinks into this huge spider. It's like, ah! It releases Lars and kind of like
Nice, got
doubles
you.
back and looks over at you. Okay, Alrius, what are you going to do?
Approximately how far away from it
Oh.
am I?
You're looking at 5, 10, 15, 20. Hold on, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times 5. So 95 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to stay exactly where I am then.
It will be partially obscured by the people in front of him.
How? I'm up and they're
still
still prone.
Well, no, you got Bulford to go
Yeah,
right in front of
I'm a
it.
big- I'm a big imposing
He's right in
guy.
front of it, going boom, put in an axe.
If I move 5 feet to the left,
No, from this angle,
That's a English
it won't make much of a difference. So so you can clearly see him. He just Bulford Gold is between you and the spider.
alright.
Oh man. Does this interrupt our long rest? I forgot to ask.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, in that case, no, I'll just stay where I am. It makes my life easier.
If anybody wants to take the benefits of a short rest, spend some hit dice. Not you, of course, not with the damage you just took.
No, I'm fine. Oh, that's you.
What are you gonna do?
I'll just fire the firebolt.
So firebolt. Go ahead. Attack roll.
Nope, that's a 2.
Oy.
So 7.
So you just see like what looks like he's almost setting off a flare. He's like, it goes up into the sky and just lights
The
up the
floor
area.
cracked as I was.
And
trying
if
to
you
get
were
the
if you were partially asleep before, you are fully awake now as you see a firebolt go by and hear a squawking owl, and you can hear Bulford de Gold going "Ah!" as he charges in with his rage and doing his reckless attack, and Lars screaming like a little girl.
Wow. Wow.
Tatiana.
I'm going to get up, obviously. That'll take my movement. And then, since I can't really...
Half your movement.
half my movement. I'll stay back still and cast Vicious Mockery on the thing.
All right, that's what kind of saving throw?
It's a wisdom.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't seem to heed your attempt to mock its ability to be a spider.
Okay.
He's actually doing a pretty good job of being a
Yeah,
spider.
he's
Like,
Pretty dumb, huh?
Spider! Arr. Okay. Anything else, Tatiana?
Oh, no. Nope.
Okay, Nibs, you're up.
Right, I'm just gonna stand up, hide in the bush, shoot the owl. A crossbow.
Shoot the owl?
I mean, the spider.
Oh, Freudian.
oh, got a critical hit.
I need this and this and this. 16.
Did you double your sneak attack dice?
No, I don't get that yet.
No, you do, because you crit.
Oh,
Yeah, because that's...
wait, double your sneak attack as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Double all dice
Any dice
involved
that
in the
you
roll.
Add another 3.
Okay. It looks severely hurt. It's got an axe stuck into it, a bolt found just the juiciest spot, and that's the big horrid back area of the spider. And it's its turn. And you can see it just kind of it rears up and it hisses, and all of a sudden you hear this tear, and it disappears.
Oh, right.
Oh, jeez.
right.
I
forgot.
Pass it to me.
Oh, well, that explains how I didn't see it.
Get back in the bush.
Okay, Rin and Lars.
Ooh, crap
Oh,
just
good.
got real.
I don't have to decide. I stand up, I interact with my banner, I put it in the ground, and then I'll use my action to draw my sword.
Well, you can draw your sword. Oh, no, you can't. You're right. Okay, yeah, you draw your sword with your action.
I'm glad I didn't have to think about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to think real hard about having a D10 plus 2 more HP than I currently do.
Are you taking your
Second
second
win. I have
8?
8 additional HP
Good math.
out of 9.
It's not temporary, right? It's you actually
It's
feel
just
it.
recovered.
That's cool. Is
All
that
right, so you,
prolonged?
you shake it off.
Short rest.
You actually look down at your leg and you kind of scream at your leg, and you see the poison like come out of the wound.
Flex real hard, it's like.
You flex your leg, and then you see like the weird goopy blood come out.
Space is the place and sky's the limit, brother!
That would be something to see. I'd watch that. I'd pay to watch that.
Brother Rin, it's pretty dark out. It's dim light, like it's a starlit night.
I'm gonna get up and pick up my shield,
Okay.
and then I'll go stand in formation.
Nice.
Yeah.
And,
Lars feels better already.
I'll ready a Toll the Dead if I can see that spider.
Okay. So you just cast a spell, hold it in your hand,
Yep.
and get ready. But if you see it, then you can cast it, then you're good. Okay. Come back to a new round. We got our owl.
Drawn is gonna fly up to. No, actually, he's just gonna go up. Just straight up.
Straight up.
So he's gonna go about 30 feet up, and he's just gonna actively watch.
Like try to see where it is.
Well, not try to see where it is, just actively wait for it to show up, and then immediately just go like, there, it's over there, it's over there.
To squawk in its general direction.
Pretty much.
Okay, got it.
There's not much else that the owl can do right now.
And that's fair. Balford the Gold.
I look around. It's gone. I assess the situation is fine. I sit back down and prepare to go back to sleep.
You're like, did my job.
Are you actually
As
going
far
to?
I'll go prone, yeah.
as far as you know, you're probably half asleep, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
Am I dreaming this?
I sit down. Okay, all right. That's my turn.
Okay.
I relax.
You do the opposite of rage.
You end your rage willingly?
I never entered
chill.
rage. I never entered.
We could go through this a lot of times. Essentially, the face spider is not coming back.
See? What did I tell you? All is well.
Not right now.
Next watch.
And so yeah, so it's disappeared, and we're gonna take a break.
Actually, I go back to my bedroll.
Yeah, you need to go on your bedroll.
There we go. That's what I meant. I moved to my bedroll, then collapses our son.
I leave the banner in the ground
Drop
as
my
for
axe beside
efficiency.
You're leaving the banner in the ground, just in case.
Duran just flies up to here and just
That's
stays, just kind of nestles into the tree
It's much more
and
efficient.
just keeps an eye out.
Just to leave it planted.
There you go. The badger's in the tree.
Don't
Badger,
have to
badger,
redo every
badger,
time.
badger, badger.
Okay, we're gonna take a break now, and about 10-15 minutes.
Sure.
And then we'll be back. I'm actually feeling pretty good, so I might do some chatting with everybody, but we'll put up the Be Right Back screen, and then we'll be starting to play again in 15 minutes. So at 2:49 for everybody here, be back in your seats, and we'll be going. And for all of you at home or wherever you're watching from, stay tuned. We'll probably do some chatting, and then we'll be back to play. So, everybody's asleep already.
Oh, yeah.
We just get attacked by a gigantic spider, it disappears, and you're
I
like,
think we killed
Well, I'm next
We're going
on
back to
watch, so I'm gonna stay up now because I'm on watch next.
So like I say, hold on. So we're literally 30 seconds has passed since this thing has disappeared. I can understand Balford the Gull just dropping back down to bed. Lars, are you just going to go back to sleep?
I'm going to sit for a bit.
Yeah, I would sit in the bush and just watch for a bit. Wait, we know it didn't die then, right?
It didn't look like it died. It kind of snarled at you, and then there was a feeling that you hear this kind of like this rip, and it just, like literally in front of your eyes, it disappeared.
It's a wizard.
Would I know
It's a
what that
wizard spider.
creature is?
Yeah, probably. Give me an Arcana check. You know what? Don't even bother. You got good Arcana. Yeah, it's a face spider. It's a face spider. It's a spider. It's a gigantic spider with the typical spider poison, which is if it poisons you, you're going to be paralyzed for a while. It doesn't kill its victims. It incapacitates them and drags back to its nest, and it has the ability to switch between the material plane and border ethereal at will.
Yeah, I know. So I message that to
Okay.
everyone.
So you should be here's that in your head all of a sudden.
Just crap my pants.
Okay,
Are you hearing voices
with
again?
the exception of Nibs, I
What's the
messaged
range of message? Is it like
120 feet.
yeah? Okay, you're good then.
Coffee delivery.
Coffee delivery. Thank you.
Thank you
You're welcome.
very much. This one's calling. Thank you.
So yes, I message it to Brother Rin, to Lars.
Thanks, Rob.
No, you know, I message it to Nibs. Isn't there? But I clarify when doing it to Nibs. Nibs, this is Alrius. I'm messaging you with the spell. You can
Head down.
reply to this. Here's the info about the spider.
You might not even be able to see
Press
it.
9 to leave a message. Yeah. Okay. So you all have a general idea of what you were just attacked by.
Well, it'll attack me whether I'm awake or asleep. So.
So keep your weapons handy.
So
And
This
I
is how
really
we've
need
gotten
to
so
sleep.
far in life. Every day you roll the dice.
both.
How wounded are you?
Oh, I have lost 1 hit point.
One?
Tatiana and Brother Rin, I want you both to give
I
me an
use second one.
Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yes, please.
This isn't happening. 11.
3.
All right. So, with the information that you were given, Tatiana, you're just like, oh, okay. All right. It's the big spider.
It's a
Kill it
spider.
when it comes back. Got it. Brother Rin, though, you sense nearby. You're not lying down already, obviously.
Well, maybe sitting down.
You're kind of sitting, just kind of contemplating.
Crisscross
Before whatever it
applesauce.
is you say, I'm going to be running over by my Lars. I'm not too scared to be over there.
Okay, you're too scared to be by yourself. Okay, so you're heading over there. Doesn't take you long. Bonus action dash, right?
Yeah,
Move,
you're in
dash,
the
dash.
The fire is in the middle.
Oh yeah, I want me on the
You
fire.
can't sit on the fire.
All right.
Maybe you can.
So you're over by Lars. And so right around where the spider disappeared, you still have this feeling of an after effect, like there's something going on right there. You're not sure what though. Not exactly where it is, but near. But near. But near where
I really
it was.
want to check it out, but I have this feeling. Well, I'll move in that direction to check that out, but I'm not just saying nothing. I'm like, do you guys, can you sense that? Can you feel that?
Yeah, it's not right where it disappeared. It's like more in front of it, almost closer to where Lars is. Like there's something coming from there. You're not quite sure.
Okay, well, I'll check that
Am I
out.
standing in it?
No. Yeah, it's not an it. It's just more a feeling, like the leftover of some piece
like
of
an
magic.
aura.
You're not quite sure.
Did it lay ethereal eggs in my leg?
If I end up in the F roll,
So
They're not
I'm just stabbing at the air because I don't know what's going
Just
on.
watch out for the dreadnought. That's how
He's your problem. Yeah.
No, nothing. You don't seem to. There doesn't seem to be a invisible portal to the ethereal or the border ethereal. If that's what you're thinking, that's not exactly how it works. It's more just an after image. Do either of you have detect magic?
I could, but I don't.
Nope.
I do, but I am nowhere near this.
Well, I'll say,
Are you just sitting down or are you sleeping?
hey!
Message what?
Well,
Because you can respond back via the message spell.
I know, but I hate it. I hate it.
But it's so useful right now. He's 95 feet away.
I'm like,
yell to him anyway.
there's something.
He's yelling here, like, "Ow!
There's something.
That's so loud over the microphone."
There's something strange. You should come check it out.
All right.
Thank you.
I cast message again. All right, I'll be right there.
Be right there. BRT.
And he falls over the house.
All right, you can.
Did you sleep?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Balfred to go. Yeah, Lars is just. Everybody's kind of crowding around you there,
I
Lars.
begin ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. So that's a 10 minutes time. 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Anybody going to do anything while he's kind of moving around? He's right around where you are, so it's making it hard for you to sleep.
I know.
You can hear all this commotion too, so you can't get back to sleep either, Balfred.
All right, I grumpily sit up then. I'm just kind of sitting there, like arms back, hoist myself.
He's like, I don't want to sleep.
I'm just gonna
You're
hold
very
my
tired.
crossbow
at
at
this
the ready.
point, I realized that my red cloak walked away.
You just now realize
I
the
just
goblin's
now
not with you?
realized that.
So Tinkle's not with you?
I want to let him go with your clothes.
What did he escape
I need
in
a
the
new
night?
red tunic.
Well, nobody's
Zotic-
watching him. We didn't tie him to a tree.
By giving him a tunic, did you make him a free house goblin?
You know, I drew that comparison a few times, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah,
Zotingle has been given a tunic. Zotingle is free.
Yeah, now that you're thinking about it, you haven't seen Zotinkle since back in the market.
Oh, I'm so upset.
I guess I clue in too, and I'm just like, you know what? That makes sense.
Why does that make sense?
That he wouldn't want to be with us.
He probably went home to his mom.
I'm a little happier, and
Oh, did I get his mom?
I let him go
before he
because
left?
it was inhumane, torturous to be in that marketplace
have
with
a
us.
If you that's inhumane, you should see what we're about to do to these
Getting that
bandits.
tunic back. We have
I'm
a new
okay with
ritual.
that.
Says there's
yeah, but they're
bandits.
criminals.
Yeah, look, we're like right here. The water's right there. We
Okay.
have extra shirts now.
Only
We're
one.
going boarding.
That's enough to waterboard.
Oh, I don't know.
All right.
So 10 minutes
So
goes
10
by.
minutes, 10 minutes and 6 seconds passes, and as you're finishing your ritual and you're looking in the area that you're expecting to feel something, you don't feel anything, but you feel a draw of magic right behind you, and in fact, where it's coming from is from Lars.
I examine Lars, and I would know what school of magic it is.
Not yet, because it's not anything that is visible.
I look at Lars's leg. Well, okay, I look at Lars.
It's inside of him.
Lars, there's something coming. Like I see some magic on your leg there.
It's not on his leg.
Cut it off!
Oh, not his leg.
Yeah, it seems to be coming from his the backpack that's right next
It's
to him.
the eye patch.
Lars, there seems to be something magical in your backpack there.
I sigh and go through my backpack, wonder what someone snuck on me.
It's the cabbage.
It's cabbage.
Oh,
Okay, so what's in your backpack? Describe what's in your backpack. So what are you pulling out of your backpack there, Lars?
First, a banner from the first regiment that I killed.
Not it.
Did you have to click those back then?
My 5d6 I play Farkle with.
Nice.
Not magical.
Dice set.
good to know.
My extra common clothes.
Also not magical.
My mess kit.
Messy, but not magical.
Tinderbox.
Effective.
RuneScape.
Not magical.
My torches. My rations.
Your rations?
Oh, yeah.
So you pull all your food out, but they're kind of inside their own bags?
Yeah.
So they on the outside they don't look magical.
Do I still see the magic coming from the bag then?
Yes.
Then I ignore the rock.
My hempen rope, which is tied to the outside.
Is it?
Nope, not magic.
Is it the bag?
My water skin is also not in the bag.
No.
My money.
You're gonna empty out your money.
Yeah.
Just gonna dump it out.
It's in my backpack.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those weirdos who keeps his coin purse on his hip.
That's
Waiting
how my
for it to
That's how
guy's
you get
model.
robbed.
That's my guy's model.
I
So you
this
pull,
guy.
you pull the bag out, and you sense the magic coming from in the bag.
Okay.
No. My money.
It's coming from in there. Could we look through your coins?
Is it your special coins? Who has the special coins?
We do.
They do.
All right.
Never mind.
Yep.
Ignore the priest.
We'll just go through my money. I feel like I'm losing in gold.
So you're dumping out your gold
Well, one at a time.
one at a time.
Mine.
The
Count
first,
it.
the first one has nothing happens.
Oh,
The
jeez.
second one, nothing happens. Third one
We
doesn't mind.
sift through. We sift through.
Sure enough, one of the gold pieces you pull out, and you're able to detect conjuration magic with it.
It's a fake.
Conjuration magic.
Spider get at you. Maybe it's a beacon.
We were paid with an assassination
Alright.
from the spider.
I
It's drawn. to
take
the
another
coin.
10 minutes, and I start setting up the ritual to cast Identify.
Identify?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did someone hire a spider to kill us?
It's a
Kind of.
Genius!
All right, so he's doing this.
Actually, you know what? No. I'm just going to save us all some time. I'm just going to cast Identify.
So you're just like,
Yeah. Yeah, just...
Spell slot, why not?
yeah, right.
I'm about to go to bed. I don't care.
It's an astral beacon.
A juggernaut is heading your way. Not Bob.
It summons a legion of phase spiders.
I sense 20 gith coming your way.
It is indeed magical, and as you cast your identify, you immediately have a sense of what the purpose of it, and it does feel ethereally and conjurally tied to this spider, and that it would be you can immediately see that this thing is designed to attract that spider. But it is also linked to the spider, and you realize that, and you learn a certain word just kind of pops into your head, and that word you realize if you speak it, you would be able to use the coin to also take you and some willing companions over to the border ethereal if the spider is nearby.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Spider riders.
I'm gonna say, what does all of that mean?
So I don't actually
It means
tell...
we're pinning the spider to the ground.
No. I don't actually tell any of you that
Willing
yet.
companions.
Yeah. I don't tell you that just yet.
If you take me there,
You don't know.
Willing
You don't know.
well, I do
I haven't said it yet.
I feel like you're hiding something.
Interesting.
It's not magical at all.
No, this is very magical. This, if the spider's nearby, this seems to have called the spider. If the spider's nearby, we may be able to follow it where it travels. As for getting back, I have no idea. Do I have any idea of how to get back?
It feels like it might be able to bring you back as well,
Oh.
but you're not. That's foggy.
Huh.
No pun
oh,
intended.
that's super.
I will just be stuck in the ethereal plane.
Do we need all of the spider or just some of his goo? There's some of his goo on his axe.
There is some of this goo on
Hold
it,
on.
but it doesn't seem attuned to the goo.
Did you get the gold? Is that the gold the goblin gave you?
No, I got the gold and I divvied that gold out.
Yeah.
But you were approached by that blind woman.
He gave her a gold. Oh. She pocketed
I actually rolled randomly to see if he gave her that gold piece.
Oh no.
Oh no! You almost killed an old lady!
I've been off.
Man.
You hear a river later on.
How much gold do you have on you?
Well, where did you get the coin from?
Wait.
That was from the 200 gold pieces that you guys were paid.
Oh, this one. Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
So
yeah, he divvied it
that's
out.
part of my
oh, yes,
cut.
divvied it
No,
out. That's why I
man.
asked who you gave that gold to.
that was fair enough.
Yeah, and then I rolled
Right.
randomly to see who happened
Well,
to get
this
the coin.
probably came from the goblin men, unintentionally. So this was an ambush, but an ambush.
Really, to have a conversation with that goblin right
No,
now?
no. This was an ambush by the ones who hired the goblin, and they used a magical coin that calls a phase spider. Which, by the way, weapons up. There's a phase spider around here somewhere.
We know.
Yeah.
It bit us.
I know, but like this calls
Yeah,
it to
bit
us.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It bit Lars.
Can I does the coin? Can I actively call the spider with the coin?
No, you can only do what I said, which is take 5 willing companions to the
Convenient.
burner ethereal
Convenient.
if the spider is nearby.
Alright, let's stand in a circle.
Well, actually, in that case,
You don't know if the spider's nearby
I know, I know.
until you issue the command word.
I know. If this spider's nearby, I can find out, but it might drag us to where the spider is.
Yeah, but how do we get back?
The coin can do that.
I'm
Probably.
not willing.
Probably.
I don't consent.
Anybody willing, is anybody willing to test this with me? I've got here, Bolfira Gold. Do you want to smash the
Ethereal is
spider?
like, you know what that is, right? It's like a shadow plane.
No, it's more
No,
like
that's a plane of shadow.
it's more like the
No.
spirit plane. That's
No.
actually the shadow fell. It's more of the spiritual plane.
Forgotten Realm.
Well, it's not really spiritual.
Anyway,
It's more ethereal.
who wants to test this out with me?
I say we all
One.
go.
Yeah, it's my coin.
I'm in it for everybody else goes.
Here, I'll give you one of my coins.
9.
All it does is bring the
He wants
spider
9.
to you.
He wants 9.
Yeah, it gives me the pet. You won't let me have the donkey.
The spider,
Can't have the
the
robo.
spider that tried to kill you.
Not for long.
All right, let's find out. And I speak the command.
So hold on. Who all has agreed?
Anybody else agreeing to this?
Who agrees?
Nibs?
They have to be willing.
Poking. I'm poking. Let's go. Come on, let's
Brother
go.
Rin and Tatiana, final answers.
No.
No.
Absolutely
I
not.
know we're going. Let's go.
It's up to you now.
On. I'm ready. Let's go. Come on.
Oh, I
Let's
take
go
up
for
my
a
banner.
ride. Enjoy the roller coaster.
I'm gonna be the first man to plant a banner
Tatiana,
in
you
the
can't
ethereal
stay
realm.
behind.
By myself. Are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going.
Yeah.
If Rin's going, I'm going, because I'm not staying here by myself.
All right, that's all fine.
It turns out it swaps with the spider.
I don't want to go, but I'm willing to go.
All right, so you've consented to going.
I
Tatiana,
speak the command.
Hold on. Tatiana, last chance.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to hear, sure, let's
I
go.
will begrudgingly give you my consent.
And poof.
Hey, it worked.
For the minis.
We haven't long rested, have we?
No.
No, that was super.
Pull off the minis, please.
Well, it's not like we're hurt.
I can't reach. Jeremy, you just pull them off.
It's very important to me that we do not
help
kill
me
the
lift this
spider,
up?
but instead beat the crud out of it. We'll get someone to tame the spider.
I got it.
You got it?
You can let go. It's not that heavy. Oh, we forgot the owl.
The owl is left behind!
Oh no, the owl was not willing. He's not one of the
There's only 5
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah, no, actually, Duran's still there.
Doesn't he can't exist
Where?
on a plane that
Where?
you're not on, can he?
But instead
No,
of
he's
hoo-hoo, he says,
He'll blink.
why?
I guess
Where?
he blinks out of
Where?
He might blink into his pocket
Yeah, I
realm
think he-
until I blink him back.
Yeah, he's not lost. You never lose.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
Okay, you know
I
what?
now change my mind.
Yeah, I blink him out, and when
Guys,
we show up here, I'll blink him back in.
Let's go to the ethereal.
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
Let's go see what's there. We can't necessarily get back,
Oh, we can totally get back.
but let's go.
It'll be great.
I'm gonna get a pet spider, folks.
Oh, man.
That phase spider.
Yeah,
And I'll name him
imagine how
Donkey.
useful that's gonna be. We just use the coin whenever we're in trouble. Please no.
Please no. Catch. Ping.
Spider, phase out. Me, phase out.
Okay, don't place your miniatures down. Okay?
Okay.
So you all get this feeling of just being. You hear that tear again.
Okay,
And-
we didn't actually say it, but we did get our armor on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I have light
like
on.
There was a full
I
20
assume
minutes.
that you
I
would.
You know what? I feel bad because I did say I was picking up my banner. Never once said putting on my chain shirt.
You know what? It's fine.
Shut up.
You've got your armor. You've got your armor. I would assume that you would prepare before you go, and the whole time that all this is happening, you might
probably
be like,
would
"Yeah,
have.
the spider might come back." So,
Yeah.
I think it's a good. There's a good argument to be made that you would all.
Put his belt back.
I had time during the ritual. We all had time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and you're
had
worried the
time.
thing was going to come back. They literally saw it blink out of existence, and so you're worried. So all of a sudden, just poof, everything goes foggy. But everything that was there is still there. You can see kind of your campfire. You can see the ruins around you, but they're all misty. It's like you're looking through frosted glasses. You can't see very far, and the whole realm that you're in now is just all fog. In fact, you can't see much more than 60 feet. At the 60-foot mark, all you see is fog. Dark vision does nothing to help with that.
Does it smell different?
It smells a little more ethereal. You can still breathe, and as you look down, you kind of since you've never been here before, you feel your heart jump as you realize you're not standing on anything. You're kind of just standing on fog. And as you talk, there's a bit of an echo to the way your voice works. You move your arms around. You're moving them at a normal speed, but it still feels different. You kind of feel it shimmering. Almost picture like Frodo or Bilbo when they put on the ring in Lord of the Rings. Also, it's like, there's kind of that feel to it.
This is super.
I've always wanted to go here.
Motion blur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm immediately going to do test number 1. Try and plant the banner.
So you want to plant the banner?
Yeah.
All right. So the banner finds solid fog, and it stands.
Nice.
All right. I'm the first man to plant a banner in the ethereal realm.
As far as you know.
So that's all I need.
This is your realm.
Lars Armstrong.
You see, when you realize, as you kind of situate yourself to where you are, you realize that when you see the camp where you were before, you're not actually there anymore. It's almost like you're peering out into it, like you are an observer to it. And you can't actually see much more than 30 feet. So this kind of this sphere of where you guys are, the 60-foot sphere, there's only like a 30-foot sphere of where you can actually see into the regular world. But it's not there with you. You're almost the ghosts of the regular world. And other than that, it's featureless. There's no buildings or anything nearby. But as you stop there, you're holding the coin. You get an immediate sense of the direction. Then you're an unmistakable idea of where the face spider is. It's a couple hundred feet to what would be north on the material plane. If you're kind of situating yourself based on what the camp looks like. Oh, sorry, no, south, not north.
Great.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, the coin seems to be leading the way. Shall we endeavor to follow?
I just backs ready, looking around.
Also, I'm just
Very
going to say this
suspicious.
now, and I'm going to get out of the way. I have always wanted to come to the ethereal plane. This is so great.
Check that out.
Didn't even know this existed.
Yeah, that's my way.
I've read about this place.
Susan.
This is so cool.
Susan's a spider. I've named it, so now we can't kill it.
Oh no.
I am
Guess we
being
could-
extra vigilant of watching, and there are things that dwell on the ethereal that. Let's just be careful.
Like what? Like,
Like every single type of ghost ever.
I hate fighting those. They're resistant.
Well, actually, we're here. They're resistant to not much.
That actually, yeah.
Yeah, as you look at your axe, it kind of has this like, sense to it. Like it's almost ghost-like.
Anything
like-
we
Wow,
do
we're
here.
the ghosts here.
It's
Yeah,
like you
we
can
are
see-
home
It's
invaders.
like you can see through it, but you can't at the same time. It's just, it's a
Spooky
bizarre
ghosts,
feeling.
Here we come.
And in fact, as you go to move at all, you realize I can't actually walk while I'm here. But then you think about walking, and you change location.
Oh.
So you just kind of like float around. Like you don't really move your legs. You just
Well, this makes perfect sense.
yeah.
to me.
Instead, you like the normal thing. Your brain would be like, okay, legs, let's walk. You wouldn't think about it, right? Instead, as soon as your brain goes through that kind of pattern, instead of walking, you just float in the direction that you think
Need
you're
to
going to
find a
walk.
host on.
I was upset until I figured out that I could do that.
Yeah.
That's
No,
kind of
like-
cool, actually. Yeah,
yeah.
It's a little fun.
Welcome to the
All right, then Tatiana,
new
give me an
adventure
intelligence
location.
check.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna make this really complicated.
17 plus.
Okay. All of a sudden, you look over at Tatiana, and she starts floating upwards.
I was gonna
As
say,
you
whoa.
figured out that you can actually will yourself to go up
Whoa.
and down,
Would- would
and
I?
you guys would already know that.
Oh.
Well, at least Elrius would.
Oh.
And now
I
everybody-
see you go up, and I go up.
Well,
too.
you're not like
Up.
a scholarly wizard, right?
Yeah.
And so everybody, you've now seen this.
I'm doing
You think
corkscrews,
you think
flips.
about it. You think about it, and all of a sudden, yeah, you're like you can walk up and down any direction at your normal speed, and just like that. There is no. In fact, as you experiment, if you hold out something to let go of it, it stays exactly where it was. So you realize when you're planting your banner, you're not actually finding anything. You're just like placing it somewhere, and when you let go, it just floats there, exactly where you left it.
So it's not
Yeah,
technically
we're gonna have
planted.
daggers to float around.
You're right.
So you all of a sudden see Nib standing there, and he's got they got like 30 daggers all pointed around him, just floating.
Can I will them to move?
Nope.
Dang, I'll put it back in my pockets.
All right, so you
Dang.
slowly pick him back up.
Try something to work.
Were you doing flips?
Yeah, I was.
I want to try and do flips, but poorly.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
I'm actually good at acrobatics. I got 14.
14. You do a half decent flip.
Oh, I won.
But you know, it's kind of like at the end you go more to the side than straight over.
No, I got 10. I got a 10.
10. Okay, it was really not that great, not impressive.
All right.
It was very average.
I heard athletics. Sorry, I'm better at athletics.
Yeah, this is acrobatics.
Yeah.
Look at man. Okay, so you have the general sense of where the
Flex
spider
of
is.
the realm.
Where should we float to?
There's still the thought nagging you right now, though, of you especially would be going through your mind, just like, yeah, we got here.
Okay.
Oh,
But can we get back?
everybody, lower yourselves back down.
Nah, it's
Down.
down there.
What's the plan? Did we come here to kill a spider?
Down.
No,
We just came here to come.
No.
Well,
he takes the spider.
we can
Her
find
name
the
is
spider and get rid of the spider, but I'd like to test something out. Let's see if we can get back.
I guess if you want to be bored.
Well, that if we can go back and forth,
Yeah, let's just go where the coin goes. We'll worry about getting back later.
If we go back and forth, we're taking the spider for sure.
I speak the command word again.
Nothing happens.
All right, now I'm terrified.
There you go.
We might be stuck here until we deal with the spider.
Or maybe forever.
Or whatever that.
Well, in that case,
We're
I gotta
just-
get to 7th level magic fairly quickly.
This is best guess at this point.
We're here in like Harrowed Herrenberg.
Let's just go kill things.
Actually, no, we only need to
Let's just go hunt Herrenberg.
because then we just go back to our home plane.
Boom.
All right,
I'm
the
a
coin
ghost
wants us to
barbarian.
go somewhere.
Yeah, alright, Coin says, Coin, which way?
You just feel it, the southward direction. Now 200 and almost 300 feet.
That
Oh.
way.
I
Probably
ghosted
why
my
it's
way
not
over
working.
there.
Alright.
The spider's running.
So you guys are going to head off in that direction?
Oh yeah, we have to be near the
I'm
spider.
gonna propel myself through the air off of a piece of rubble or whatever. Just.
There's no rebel. It's all
Oh, I
just,
saw this.
No, this
stuff,
is
so I
nothing.
figured-
This is not
we
what
don't
you're
see
seeing.
this. Okay.
I was a little preemptive when I put
Okay.
that down.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what-
then
I
I'll
wanted to
just
give a
float.
sense of dread.
I will
dread.
float that way.
I think it did that.
Can I imagine myself? Wait, I can only go my normal movement speed.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't like imagine myself floating faster forward.
Well, then you start dashing.
Yeah.
But like train speed.
Uh,
Locomotive.
You try as hard as you can.
I don't know. What a
You've never
locomotive
been a
is.
train
I'm
before,
sorry. I understand.
so
yeah.
it's hard to really
Oh, what's
imagine
fast?
how fast you can go.
A horse.
If I
As a
envision
train?
how fast my owl flies, can I fly as fast as my
You
owl?
think about it really hard, and you go as fast as you can, but you don't go any faster than normal.
You imagine you're going as fast as your owl, though.
Gotta
Yeah,
get
really.
fast.
To be honest, there is no point of reference here except kind of what you can see in the real world. And sometimes you even make the mistake of like floating down, so you're like halfway in the real world, and you come back up. Just as you naturally want to stay on the ground, but you don't have to. You don't
I'm
have to.
10 feet up at
You're
minimum
10 feet,
all times.
just floating above, and you can feel that you're not able. The spider seems to be the same distance away from you, and then all of a sudden it seems to be heading in a different, like almost like it's moving. You can sense its movement, that you're in pursuit of this thing, and it starts to head in a east direction. You find yourself all of a sudden at the edge of a cliff, looking into the material plane. Like you're basically at if you went straight south from the ruins, and you got to the water, you're at the docks right there, and you're looking down about 10 feet where it hits the water. And then it takes you just a moment to realize, oh, it doesn't matter. But you couldn't help but be like, whoop, and so you just keep floating forward, and now you're just floating above the water. And then it heads east, and so you turn in the easterly direction, and you head over the water until you come into the library district, and you stop just on the western tip of the library district when you notice it's not moving anymore, and it's just like 100 feet ahead of you. And then as you approach a little closer, because you can only see 60 feet out, just before you get to the 60 feet, you also get this ripping sensation, like it just disappears right in front of you. And then you come, and once you get within 60 feet of where you thought it was, you don't see it anymore. But you see a gigantic spider. Once you approach it and get within 30 feet, you can see a spider just going out of your view as it continues wherever it happens to be. And it descends. You start to see it descend about probably 75 feet down and out of your sight.
Do we think it went into the material plane?
That's what it feels like.
Alright, well, what do you say we follow
But it went. But you're not able to see exactly where it went because you're on the.
Well,
You're on the main ground level of where that is, and it definitely disappeared to go. If it is in the material plane, it's definitely underground somewhere.
Why don't we follow it underground in the ethereal form, and then once we're close to it, I can try bringing us back to the material plane.
I mean, I guess.
There's no reason not to keep following.
I have no better ideas. This is odd.
I just follow.
Yeah, you do that.
I go down.
So you kind of head straight into the ground, and now you're just surrounded by ground. But it doesn't seem to disorient you too much because you can see into the material plane, but you can still see the ethereal plane around you as well. So you just become very aware of the fact that you're underground. And then all of a sudden it starts to clear, and you're in some sort of tunnel-like area that's stretching out in different directions. And you can only imagine that you're maybe in part of the catacombs, of the many, many parts. None of this seems familiar to you at this point. And as you land in the catacombs, you can sense it just ahead. So it's probably, you can't see it. It feels like it's about 100 feet away. 100 feet ahead.
I was actually like, this is a perfect high five opportunity too.
Let's just keep going. It's about 100 feet that way.
You want to try to issue the command word to see if you
Sorry,
can get back?
has it leveled out in the
Yes.
sort of the catacomb level?
You're at the same level.
Oh no, I want to be able to see this thing, and then I'm going to try the command word again.
Okay. So everybody's
Float.
following it?
Yep.
Float.
So you're floating forward,
We'll all float on.
and you enter into this larger room. And in it, you can see all sorts of little motions. Like there's things hanging all over the room. It's hard to see because everything looks pretty foggy, but there's motion all over the room. And you think you can see where the big... At this distance, you're no longer quite sure of its exact position. You just know that you're now within about 70, 80 feet of it. And no matter where you go, it just seems to kind of scuttle on the outskirts of that vision. But as you look around into the material plane, you can see... It's hard to tell at this point because it's foggy, but it's dark down there as well. So it's really hard to make out exactly what you're looking at.
Let's back up a wee bit until it's nice and clear again, back in those tunnels, just outside of where it got foggy. I at least do, and I don't.
I follow your lead.
Alright,
Yeah, only the two of you can see in the tunnels anyways right now, because everything is pitch black.
so right now we're in some tunnels. I'm going to try and speak the command word and bring us back to the material plane.
I'm gonna pull out a torch and my
No,
tinderbox.
Okay.
little do we know it's all methane in the ethereal plane.
The entire ethereal plane.
The whole plane ignites.
You gonna light your torch?
Fool.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so you pull out your ethereal tinderbox and your ethereal torch, and you spark with the ethereal oxygen, and you make a little flame, and you light your torch. And it
I'm
acts,
so
it acts
concerned.
just like, but the flames act differently than how they do.
Almost ethereal?
Almost ethereal.
Jeez.
Did I
what
just create a
language?
never-burning torch?
What language is the command word in?
Oh, I don't know. It's just a command word.
English.
Yeah.
English.
It's formaldehyde. I don't know.
I speak the command word that is not that, and I try and bring us back to the material plane.
And with a crack, all six of you find yourself in the middle of a dank tunnel.
Feet on the ground.
Feet on the ground.
Feet on the ground.
Some of you like drop a foot or two because you didn't get exactly lined up properly, but for more or less, you're all right there.
So that's how it works. If it's in the ethereal, it takes you to the ethereal. If it's in the physical...
And right now, those of you that don't have dark vision can see Lars standing there with a regular-looking torch.
Just
Nice
regular
regular
Lars
torch.
and his regular torch.
His
eh?
regular Lars with his regular torch.
Experiencing irregular disappointment.
Interesting. Very interesting. I pocket the coin.
That wasn't so bad, but a little discomforting.
That was interesting. I love it. I want to keep
You are
going.
rather lucky that it worked out
So
that way.
now we're in the catacombs.
I guess.
And the spiders nearby?
Yeah, the Sparta's like in
People
there.
get lost down here.
I never imagined I'd be.
Do you know where we are in the catacombs?
Not
Should we
to
just
be a
try to float back
pessimist,
up,
but
We're in the material plane again. You can't do that anymore.
You try as you might. Instead you jump. You're just jumping.
It's not working.
Because it doesn't work that you just think that you're doing it. It's literally that your body is in its same action that would do the jump. So when you try to go up, you're like literally jumping,
Like nothing?
and nothing happens. You just jump and you come back to the ground.
Trying to put your 30 daggers out in front of you again.
Oh, yeah.
Clack, 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 clack.
It lands with a loud noise.
Gravity's
okay. So now what? Now where? What are we looking for?
Well, does the coin still give me the general direction of where
No,
it is?
but you remember it's just this catacomb hallway, which is about 15 feet wide. It appears to be an old sewer. I'm not quite sure. It's not currently used as a sewer, but this, you got the drippings of water, and you've got the stonework as you're looking around, and it's just two directions, and you sense them in the one direction.
Alright.
I'll cast light on my mace.
And
just to
immediately
give
a
us-
bright light just floods out.
We've already got the torch, but we'll have two lights.
Is it like
I'm probably gonna throw the torch, honestly.
at the spider?
No, at the
At the
probable webs.
Oh. Yeah, webs are annoying. Probably just like normal webs down here, though.
Well,
Yeah, because the normal spider is gonna make normal webs. Come on.
shall we carry forth the spiders in that general direction there?
We're on a
Is
spider
that,
hunt.
is that the only path kind of thing, too?
Oh, it's back.
Well,
Who knows where?
We can try going back where we came in.
The ethereal
So
or the ceiling. Yeah, you can just dig
we
straight
haven't.
up, right?
Just remember, we haven't long rested. Like I have no
I know.
spells.
I'm actually at pretty good health. But I got one
I don't
rage.
know if sleeping in the catacombs near the spiders is a good idea.
Last I checked, we were here to, capture a new party member. So
Well, actually, I would have one spell because we went up a level, right? So I've got that
Yeah,
slot.
you got that slot.
Okay, I have one spell. Don't die.
Yeah, no dying alive down here. All right,
no, we're not fixing.
He's
it
gonna head forward?
soon.
got no choice.
Okay, so give me a marching order, and you're coming in this way.
Me
So
and both freer to go.
just
Oh,
no
fair
more
enough.
than 3 squares in.
So it'll just be like 2
Yeah,
by
you
3?
can up to 3 squares in. You can go 3 wide if you want. It's about 15. The tunnel.
They
is-
can try and place you anywhere. I'm just
I
going
want
to
to
be
be
beside you.
directly behind Lars.
3 wide, for that formation. Do we want Brother Rin out front?
No, does Brother
Well, that
Rin
depends
want to
where
be up
Brother
front?
Rin was.
If he does, I'll be behind him.
All right, we've taken the monstrous infantry formation.
Monstrous infantry formation.
3 by 2.
Oh,
Way
you
to be
screwed
the
it.
Come on.
Way to go.
Non-conformist.
I'd like to do a combat reform.
You move, and Alaris just keeps.
Does that cost half your
Reason-
movement?
Worse, it
All
takes
your
up all your movement.
Oh
Give me an initiative roll, everybody.
no.
Let's just
Stop
Hold
using
on,
that die.
hold on.
Okay,
What dice should I use, Steve?
tie this up and take it far away from me.
What dice should I use?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez. There's
the
a
one in
hole.
your hand. That's the one.
That's right.
You sure?
Yeah, that's the one.
Sorry,
I'm positive.
You sure?
I'm gonna end up eating them all.
Here.
Yeah, I'll use both and pick the best.
I don't want him. I'll put him over there.
Use it.
Or just put him on.
Go the right one.
Okay, who got 20 or higher?
21.
21. Anybody else get 20 or higher? Anybody get 15 or higher?
17.
Anybody else get 15 or higher? I have to ask twice because there's always somebody who's like, "Oh, I forgot," and then I have to rearrange what I wrote.
Way to doubt us.
Wow, yeah, you really
Just making
Yep.
us,
us feel
just
very
knocking
good
us
now.
down
Not
every
today,
chance
Matthew.
you
We're
can.
trying to get better.
Any chance you can.
We're making good life
10
choices.
or higher.
12.
Wow.
We've really given him a reason to trust us at this point.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'll get this one on the. I'm gonna kill this one.
12 for Tatiana.
Yeah, I got this.
5 or higher.
That's me.
5.
I got a 7. Sorry. Oh, I messed it up.
Did you really get a 7?
I got a 7. Oh, jeez. I tried, everyone.
You already wrote
5 or higher. That's me.
I tried. I got
Well,
a
7 is higher than 5.
Yeah, but he wasn't wrong. He just was less correct than he should have been.
It was vague.
Okay, well, you just got reset. This many times since your last bungled initiative counter. So you were 5?
I'm on 5.
Watch how I handle this.
2, 3. Who's left?
Hey, how you doing?
Lars, what'd you get?
4.
4.
Oh, you almost made the cut.
I'm in my own bracket.
Yeah, exactly. Are we back?
Are we back?
We're back, I'm sure.
Let's make sure we're back.
I forgot about strategy guides.
And the chat, please tell me if we're back.
That game is amazing.
Legendary Goon.
Yeah.
Colin, you think we're back?
We should play it.
So far,
I don't have
Welcome
it.
back. It's loaded back there. Okay.
Pirated.
No,
Sorry about that.
it was my fault.
I didn't say
Colin says it's his fault. He was playing around with something.
I'll take blame.
we'll
The
legally
top
download it.
camera looks kind of green.
the Omnicide will
The top
will have work
camera
to
looks
do.
kind of grainy, so you were trying
Well,
to...
it looks kind of green.
Green.
Yeah.
It's more of a color thing than anything.
Oh, you were trying to adjust the colors?
Yes.
And they didn't like that. Okay. All right. So we rolled for initiative. So, okay, so we can see 40 feet out. Remind me again how far dark vision will see
60.
in darkness.
60.
60
Yeah.
feet?
I
So
don't
you
see
got-
color, but I can see.
Yeah.
underneath
So
it.
you can see 40 feet out just fine because you got the bright light, dim light. And then another 20 feet of that is your dark. So you can see about 12 squares. So as you're looking around,
Is there no low light vision?
No, not in 5.
Wild.
yeah. You're stuck in so many different editions, right? As you look around, it's a big room, and you can see spider webs everywhere, including on the floor. You're, in fact, as you look down, you realize you're walking on spider webs. Just everywhere.
Yeah,
And you can
burn
see, there's so much motion everywhere.
Where-
Tiny little spiders just skittering everywhere.
Pendler, take the wheel. I free action drop the torch,
Not yet, it's not your turn.
Oh,
but it's a free action.
And as you look around
Yeah.
too, those with dark vision, when you look over at the like the kind of the pillar areas, the corner areas, you see big, bulky sacks all covered in white, almost like
God.
you're not sure if it's dead things that have been wrapped up, or if they are
Eggs.
You're not quite sure.
Under the catacombs of the city?
Yes. Yeah, where many dark things live. So with that being said, but in your immediate vicinity, you don't see any hostiles. So Alrius, you are up first with your initiative of 21.
Alright.
What would you like to do?
Do I see the phase spider?
No, not within your 60 feet of vision.
Okay. Well then, should I start lighting the place up?
I'm gonna do
Yes.
this.
Since we're in the place,
How about just the sacks? Can I light those up?
There's a lot of them.
All right, I'm
Try
gonna find. I'm just gonna look at one that
And one big one.
yeah, and just firebolt.
All right, give me an attack roll.
23.
Okay, so you see a firebolt just rip across. So anybody that couldn't see more than 40 feet out, it lights up as it keeps going. And as it lights up, you can see all sorts of medium-sized spiders all skittering around as well, not just small ones. And they seem to be forming up and coming towards you. And it smashes into one of the sacks and just boof, lights up. And there's some sort of corpse underneath it. It's hard to tell with just a flash of light. And it just
good.
drops to the ground.
when you say medium spiders, you mean like
Not medium-sized spiders as in a game term,
okay,
but like there's in real life,
sure,
small spider,
okay, I'm with it.
medium spider.
That's a medium spider?
Yeah, tarantula, big tarantula.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of them.
What's a large spider?
Giant spider.
All right.
Like this medium spiders are like
Yeah, I'm not using
Goliath
game
bird
terms
eater
here. All right.
spiders of real
Said
life.
medium.
I know, you're
So
like-
there's
you're like-
lots of mediums,
Yeah.
and they look like they're forming up. Come on.
Yeah, not
And
medium
they
as
like
in
people, so they
3
just kind
feet
of follow
big.
you around.
Okay.
I see
Nothing
this
scary
kind of
about
spider
that.
put on me, I'm crying and
but
running.
more like swarms of spiders.
I think I know what's gonna
all
happen.
coming in conversion on your spot
That's not good either.
from that direction, which is over in that
Yeah,
direction.
we're gonna fight
Anything
1
else,
million
Arius?
spiders.
A loot horde.
Wrong. We're gonna be dropping a torch.
After I do that, right? Okay then,
Movement and bonus action.
and I draw my short sword with my offhand, and then I just this may have been about it, and that's my turn.
All right, give me 1 second here.
Oh, I did check the ceiling as we entered.
Of course, there's spider webs there too.
Of course.
Yeah, lots of them. More of those sacks can hang it from it. Yeah, I know, right? This doesn't give you the creepy crawls.
Hey, this is a pretty bad situation here, boys.
I don't like that one. I want this one.
You remember 1 million ants from?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, that but spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a couple swarms of spiders heading in your direction. So, Steve, you take those and put them close to Bulford the Gold. Okay, so we're gonna do them one at a time. One of them's the one that's furthest away is gonna move into Bulford the Gold's space. So just put it underneath him, and they crawl up your legs, Bulford the Gold, and they start nipping and biting.
And you're not wearing any armor.
I'm not. They get all
They get
over
into your loincloth.
my loins.
Oh God!
Sacred flame.
Only 10 hit with the one. The other one swarms into Lars's space. Oh, you can feel the spiders crawling underneath your armor. Just so everybody knows, I'll just tell you, they have a 0-foot range.
Right.
So you will not provoke opportunity attacks for anybody else like right within 5 feet of them and moving away. It's only if these two guys try to leave the square and shrug them all off. 15.
No.
No?
You only rolled a 10 against me?
10 total, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even with your loincloth, that's enough
Yeah.
for you to. You manage to as they're
fight.
coming up, you're just like and you push them off, and they keep reforming and trying to crawl back up. Nibs,
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a dagger, gonna draw a short sword, and straight at the spider. Ooh. 11?
which one? One on Lars.
Oh, one on Lars.
11. Unfortunately, you just can't quite make purchase as you're trying to avoid. I'm assuming hitting Lars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And my dagger. No.
Oh, jeez.
That's 5.
That's 5. All right. So unfortunately, you do manage to smack off one of the spiders, but you don't feel like you've really done anything effective against them. Anything else you're gonna do, Nibs?
I'm gonna remind you, or I'm gonna correct myself and say I rolled a 13, not a 11 with the first one.
The first one is a 13. Well, then that is a hit.
Hmm.
How much damage with your sneak attack?
Do I have sneak attack?
As long as
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Something's adjacent to it. Literally, something's on it.
14.
14 damage total. And this is, I'm assuming, slashing?
This is short sword, which I'm actually not sure.
Well, it's slashing or piercing.
Well, slashing.
That's fine. That's one of
I think
those.
I'm
It doesn't
piercing
matter.
to the spiders.
So how much damage, sir?
14.
14. Okay, so as you're kind of doing this, you're finding it not incredibly effective, but you are like, oh, I sliced that spider, oh, poke that spider, but you're not. It's not nearly as good as if you
Whenever
were.
just grabbed it, you threw him off.
Yeah, you're just kind of grabbing, throwing them off, squish, squish, and it just pops in your hand. You feel like.
Ew.
Are you gonna move at all?
No,
You're happy where you are?
I am.
Okay.
Let's take the damage now.
It is now Tatiana's turn.
All right. I'm going to first bardically inspire Brother Rin, I think, since we're close. And I'm just going to try to poke at some of those spiders with my rapier. Hopefully not hitting...
On Lars, obviously.
Yeah, on Lars. Hopefully not hitting Lars.
Well, we'll see.
So,
Come on, with
Please don't roll a 1.
yeah. That's a 14.
It's a hit.
Great. So that...
Great. As you're like poking him.
7.
7 damage.
Yep.
Okay, so you kind of you skewer a couple. You pull it back, and you see like 2 spiders just on the end of your your sword. And you just kind of slam them to the ground and kill them.
Great.
Movement.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay right.
Well,
where
for the
I
gold,
am.
followed by Rin.
Can you agree
Okay, I'm going to panic and start knocking off spiders. This is getting me madder. Get mad.
Are
No!
you raging?
I'm raging.
Okay, and then you're just gonna kind of scrape them off with your axe.
Yeah, and I will move and provoke the attack as I move out.
Oh, okay. So you're pushing them off. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm stepping away as I try and do that.
17.
That's a hit.
Now you get nipped.
I guess I'll go here. Hey. Now this is not the one that's damaged.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah. I can't see in the dark. I'm frustrated.
Can't fly anymore.
Can't fly anymore. It's really uncomfortable.
13 damage.
So that's gonna be 6.
3 damage.
Okay.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
Recklessly attack her.
Okay, so as you push the ball off, they're coming towards you, and
I got a total of 17.
that's a hit. You start smacking them on the ground with your axe.
Oh, 17 damage.
17 damage.
But it is slashing.
Yep, it is. Is it not? Oh, they're right there. Oh, that's what that is.
That's just me like hacking at the
17
square
damage with
there.
slashing.
Slashing, yes.
Can you just like step on him?
Well, I assume I step on maybe a couple on my
Yeah,
way
you're,
out.
you're kind of like stepping on them, hitting them with your axe.
Yeah.
But you know, it's hard to really get.
Yeah, like I'm not really doing. Like I do like one big.
You're like-
overlap
you're like,
arc,
bam,
That's
and-
not effective, so I start doing
You're
like
like-
chop, 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 chop.
And you counter for your bonus damage for raging.
I did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's you know, you're killing a few, but you're like, oh man, if this was a person, they'd be so hurt by now.
It's like cutting up an onion.
Those pieces of spiders going everywhere. All right,
Spider
Rin.
chop.
Rin, you're up, followed by Lars.
I'm gonna toll the dead on the ones on Lars.
So you're just boom. They have to do a save.
I guess a wisdom save.
How wide is this?
DC 14.
DC 14 wisdom save.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 14.
Then you're okay.
No, I have a -2 wisdom.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Well-
then I'll take that and run.
stupid spiders.
And they are injured.
4 necrotic damage.
Okay, so you're just like you hear the gong of the bell, and you see 3 spiders just flip over and fall to the ground.
That's so cool.
There seems to be less of them on you now, Lars. There's less of them
Just
fighting you.
3 get on the ground. Oh,
Anything else, Red?
what a weird
No,
spell.
I'm done.
You're just gonna stay right next to him.
I'm still
All right,
here.
Lars, you're up, and then we'll.
I
Start.
didn't break formation.
I'm gonna look at the spiders on me.
Crap.
I'm gonna look to my left.
You're still in rank 3.
I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna swing at the
To your right,
spiders
you
in
mean.
between us two.
Oh yeah, are you not allowed to attack the square? Like you can't attack your own square, I assume.
You can.
What am I gonna?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, he can. He can.
Oh, do you just kind of like hit
effectively do
yourself?
that.
You're in a rank of 3.
You're still in rank of 3.
Yeah, you're in a rank of 3 still. It's just front to back.
All
You just
right.
gotta turn yourself.
So you're gonna
Turn to face.
Are you attacking the ones that are on you?
No.
Because you wouldn't get advantage against the ones next to you because of flanking. You get it because of the fact that you've got a rank.
Oh, I guess
he doesn't get flanking advantage anymore.
I wouldn't have recklessly attacked because I would have got advantage.
That's
anyways.
true, if you're
yeah.
metagaming.
But
If
I know.
you're metagaming.
I recklessly attack. You're right. You're
I'm
right.
just kidding. You can
No.
use
All right,
that
let's do it. I'm gonna protect you
with advantage.
with advantage.
You get it. Noise.
I got a 17,
That's a hit.
but also a 9.
Dumb.
I'm gonna re-roll those 2 1s.
That's great.
Using my class feature.
That's great. Which you can use as often as you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
how,
I
how
do
much damage?
11 damage.
That's
11.
Great sword
It's like-
slashing.
okay, so
Do you do what I do?
No, I just go for the big swing and
Yeah,
go
you
for
just
the best.
you swing and back swing, and you see a few spiders go flying, but it's just more kind of reforming around them.
Oh, I also dropped the torch.
Okay, as you drop the torch and it hits the spider webs right below, there's this woof. It turns out it's not very thick, so it only kind of lights it up for a little bit, and then it quickly goes out. At least in this location.
Yeah, but maybe the fire goes out a bit. We can expand our sight.
It goes pretty fast. It's like burning hair.
Oh, there's just like a shadow of a spider somewhere.
Yeah, just boom.
How many eyes in the darkness?
50.
50 at least. Alrius, you're up.
Right?
Followed by the swarms of spiders. Both the swarms, they seem to have lost a lot of their numbers.
Alright, I'm just gonna toll the dead on the one on Lars. So just, and...
So that's a wisdom saving throw.
What?
I rolled a 3 total.
Noise.
Oh, 11!
Okay.
11!
So you
Point
told
for
the dead,
the
you hear the
reference.
gonging of the bell off in the distance somewhere in the ethereal, and all of a sudden, poof, all the spiders just, they all fall off of them. And any ones that do remain start to just skitter away. Okay, anything else, Alrius?
Yeah, I'll move over to there.
Okay, keep that rank.
And just look around for any more nasties coming away.
Okay. Alright, so that swarm of spiders is going to swarm onto Bulford the Gold, provoking opportunity attacks from Nibs and Lars.
Nice.
As you're currently poking at them. So both of you give me opportunity attack. Neither with... You have advantage on it, Lars, because you're in her rank.
I rolled a 10.
10 total.
I got 20 total.
20 total. That's a hit. How much damage?
I'm going to re-roll the 2.
You always get a 1.
No!
13.
Alright, so you chop up a few more, and then there are a few remaining. There's a few remaining. Swarm all over Bulford the Gold. And we get a 19.
That's our hitter.
But the bites don't seem to hurt quite as much this time. 4 damage.
Okay. Total?
Yeah, total. Right? Yes, total.
Alright, just taking them out and do this damage.
Yeah, there seems to be less of them biting at you. Nibs.
Drop the other dagger. Gonna go over here, draw a short sword, and slash at him.
Oh!
And then the off. I rolled a 1. 16 with the off.
That's it. Sorry.
2.
You get your sneak attack damage too.
Not off it.
Oh,
that's
it's on your
that's
first
one per
successful
turn.
damage.
8.
Yeah. So 8 damage. That's just enough.
Nice.
So you chop off the rest of them. You can remove the swarm.
That's not good for me. I want more enemies.
Okay,
My
Tatiana, you're up.
Well, since there's nothing really in sight, I'm gonna prepare a crossbow. Pull out my hand crossbow and just kind of ready it. And if any new swarm or bigger spider comes into sight, I'll fire at
You're
it.
gonna stay where you are.
I'll just stay where I am. Yep.
Okay.
I would like to.
And I'll
Also, did you ask me else you
inspire.
wanted to do? Sorry. It was...
I can put my short sword away and pick up my daggers.
Okay.
I'll inspire Bulford the Gold as well.
Bulford the Gold.
Oh, for you.
Have a special die.
I don't want the Nancy Matthew die.
Okay, no. There's no special die.
Alright. Bam.
The only roll 6s.
Yeah, they roll lots of 6s. Well, not you. 4 and 5. That's
There
not
you
bad.
go.
Okay. So after Tatiana, we got Bulford the Gold, followed by Rin.
Alright. Currently in
You
my...
can hear. You can't see, but you can hear more motion off.
So I
the
can see
distance.
like a bubble like this, sort of.
Not
like,
that big. It's like
Okay.
8 squares away from you.
Like
Oh wait, no, you got
little,
12. You can set. So
Yeah.
show me where 12 goes to, and I'll show you what you can see.
About to like this area here, I assume.
Yeah, so you can see all the way up to there.
Yeah.
So you're seeing motion, like there's hanging things coming from that corner right there.
What do I see then? I've got dark vision.
Yeah, so same thing. You're seeing motion kind of come from this direction, but you're hearing more coming from this, which is out of your sight.
On my turn then, in my madden rage,
Yeah, you better.
I cackle, and I'll go to
Stop.
there as my move. That's my full move, anyways.
Woo! What up?
Susan.
Give me that. Swarm of spiders.
Susan.
And friends. Much friends.
Okay, that's
Alright.
your move. What else are you gonna do?
But as I move then, as I end I see the spider, I pull out a hand axe and I'll throw my hand axe at Susan.
Okay. Now it's probably a disadvantage, I'm guessing.
At this range.
At this range, yes. Yeah, definitely. Can I recklessly throw
you
a
can.
hand axe? Yeah, recklessly throw my hand axe.
Well,
Well, then
just
it's
throw one die.
Then just one die. Yeah.
And I got a 22.
So you're just like, ah. This works for range attacks too. It's not just melee.
I'm pretty sure
I
it
could
says
double
that
check
it can
that.
just
Any
be an
attack.
attack.
Okay.
A strength-based attack, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
is
you
this
throw in
is.
can be.
Yeah. That's just a
You
D6.
just recklessly throw. I like that.
Yeah.
So you hit.
It's gonna be 6 damage. Wait,
Reckless attack,
7.
right?
Yeah.
When you make
Yeah.
your first attack
So-
on your turn,
First attack. Yep.
Doesn't say melee attack.
doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn.
All right, roll me a second die. Let's
So
see if
I got
that
a
gets through.
16 on the first one, and
My
the second
bad.
one is. Ooh, that's still 14.
Still 14 on the second one. Yeah, it's still a hit.
All right, so I do a total of 7 damage.
7 damage.
That is slashing.
Okay. So you hurl an axe, just goes across, and it just chops off a part of the spider, and it just reels in a bit of pain, and it hisses back at you. Rin, followed by Lars.
I'm gonna move right up behind Ball here,
Foremost.
and I will pull the. I think I've got. Well,
Now your sight is not that far,
no, that's true. I can only see 8 squares, so can I see
and
anything?
you are 10 squares away. But I'm sure he's
That's
shouting
right.
the general direction.
That's fine.
where it
I
is.
just ready my Toll the Dead for the first thing that comes within light.
Got it. And then Lars. Then new round with Alrius.
I'm gonna pick up the torch.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up and stand beside Bullfree of the Gold. I'm gonna throw the torch 30 feet.
Nice.
Okay. Sure. I don't think we didn't need to do a check for that. So let's make.
There's Scatter last edition. Or
We probably could.
Yeah,
talk
you
with Scatter,
attack the square with AC of 5.
but Whatever. You throw it and it lands somewhere like right here.
Yeah.
So
and
I
so
can
light
see
up
them
this
now,
area.
right? So
Now you can see. So the moment he throws the torch, and all of a sudden it lights up, and you can see this huge spider and swarms of spiders coming all at the same
Yeah, I'm
time.
gonna toll the one swarm there, closest to. Yep. That's the
Okay.
one.
So a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
17.
So
That doesn't work. Then.
-2. Yeah,
No. 19 minus 2.
Oh, okay.
Roll the natural 19. Okay. Anything else, Lars? So that was your item interaction, move, and your action to throw the torch.
well, unless I want to action surge and plant.
That seems like a useful.
Definitely
use
use
for
your
an
axe.
Yeah, I think I'll just pass for now.
Okay, good idea. Okay, new round, Alarius, followed by swarms.
All right.
So the torch is there. So
That's still recharging. Time is money, friend. Be good.
Aha! Potential customer. Pleasure doing business with ya.
Relax. They see it, man.
I got the best deals anywhere. Keep it real.